Hello everyone, good morning. Let's solve problem B from the weekly contest 382. Um, let's understand the problem. Here you are given an array of positive integer numbers. You need to select a subset of nums which satisfies the following condition. You can place the selected elements in zero indexed array such that the following pattern should be there. And note that k can be any non-negative power of 2. That means k can be 1 or 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32 and so on. It should be the power of 2. For example, 2, 4, 16, 8, 4, 2 is a valid pattern and 2, 4, 8, 4, 2 is not valid. Why? You can see here 2 power 0, so sorry 2 power 1 and 2 power 2 and it is 2 power 4, 2 power 2 then 2 power 1. Now if you see this 4 is my k is equals to 4, that means it is a power of 2. Now if you see this example, it is 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 2, 2 power 1. Here my k is 3 which is not a power of 2. K is 3 which is not a power of 2 and that means this is not valid. Now we need to return the maximum number of elements in a subset that satisfies the following condition. We need to group these elements, nums elements, such that I should get the sum as maximum. It should contain maximum number of elements. So I think you understood the question. So let's see this example. Suppose we have k is equals to 16. K should be power of 2 and 16 is my power of 2. Now if k is equals to 16, you are going to have 16, 8, 4, 2 and 1, right? This should, every element should present. If one element is missing, suppose k is x power 4 is missing, that means it is not a valid, not a valid array, not a valid array. Here you can see this should follow this pattern. If one of the elements is missing, then we will not consider this as an valid array. Now it should x power 16. Here it will come up and it will come down. That means 2, 4, 16, 256 and it should come down. 2 power 16. I did not calculate it. You can calculate by yourself this one. So this will come up and it will come down. Now let's see few examples. Now if you have this 2, 4, 8, the which we have discussed here, here 2 power 10. And how many valid strings you can form? Valid arrays you can form. You can see here I can't form any valid array. Only one can be formed. Only 2 power 1 or 2 power 2 or 2 power 3 because every element is occurring once. No element is occurring twice or thrice. So you can't take more than one element. So my answer will be 1. Suppose same thing is replicated here. Same array is replicated here. So what can be my answer? It can be, I will start with 8, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 4, 2 power 8, then it will come down to 2 power 4, 2 and 2 power 1. So it will be my answer as 7. If the same array is replicated, my answer will be 7 or else my answer will be 1. Now let's say this example, 14 power 1, 14 power 2, 4. If you see this, I can take this order 14, then I will take 196, then 38, 416, then 196 and 14. So if you see this is valid, my answer will be 5. Same thing with 16. Now let's say this scenario, if you have all ones, so 1 power 0 is 1, 1 power 1 is 1, 1 power 2, everything is 1. So if here we have 10 ones, 10 ones, so how many elements you can include in a valid array? Total you can include 9 elements because it should come up and it should come down and only one element should be in the top. One element should be in the top. That means it should follow this sequence. So if my number of elements of one are odd, then I will directly print that answer. If it is even, I will subtract 1 from it. So I will subtract 1 from it. So I think you have got the approach by seeing these various scenarios. So you can try this problem for a couple of minutes and I think you have tried it. So let's understand the coding part. I will explain the coding part with better intuition. Now you can see here, first I will calculating the frequencies. I will calculating the frequency of every element, then I am checking the count of 1 which we have discussed here, count of 1. If my this is odd, if my ones are odd, then I am subtracting -1, or else I am taking exact match, which is how many elements are there, that many. Now suppose there are no elements, 1 can be my answer, because if one element is present I can show it as a 1 as my answer. That way we are taking 1 here. Now we are iterating the nums size, and value is equals to nums of 1, nums of I, and we are taking value less than or equals to 1e9, that means 10 power 9. You can see the constraint, my maximum value can be 10 power 9, that's why I'm taking less than or equals to 10 power 9, and I'm checking my value is greater than or equals to 2. It should be definitely greater than or equals to 2 make uh, to make this element possible, because we need to keep this element this side and we should keep another element. Then definitely two elements should be present except the first, like middle element. Middle element can be occur only once. Now value less than or equals to 19, and I am checking if this is greater than or equals to 2, then I am incrementing the count. So initial my count is 0, I am incrementing the count. That means we are considering these two elements, then we are coming here, value is equals to value into value. That means we are this value is equals to nums of I. Suppose it is 16, then 16 into 16, it is 16 power 2, then 16 power 2 into 16 power 2, it will 16 power 4, then it will go to 8. We are going like this. Now now then we will check, but these values are occurring twice. Yes, I am making it value into value and count is 2. Now at one point you will getting the frequency as 1. Now if my frequency is 1, I will increment the count and I will make this available. Or else if there is no element, only these elements are present, only these elements are present, only this element present, and this frequency is 0, this frequency, that means you need to subtract this element. So I will say I will not consider this element, and my final elements will be green, and it will be my blue, one more element, because we need to decrease the count. We need to decrease the count, and at every point we are calculating the maximum count and we are returning the maximum from the answer. So I think you have got it. So if you have any doubts or if you have any suggestions, you can comment it down. And if you gain something from this video, please consider to like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video.